The hardest clip between 5 and 9 p.m. Humidity right now is at 52%, and we do know that the lower levels of the atmosphere need to be moistened up. So as the snow starts to fall, that's where we'll get the colder temperatures at the surface, and we'll start to see the snow sticking late in the afternoon to the early evening. Right now, temperatures real cold for Monticello, Poughkeepsie, Andover, White Plains are at 28 degrees. These areas, north and west, will stay cold for the majority of the storm. Even if rain starts to fall from the warmer air working its way into the storm system, these areas will stay below freezing, and so that could create some icing conditions. There is a winter weather advisory that's been posted by the National Weather Service, and it goes until Monday morning at 8 a.m. So right through tomorrow morning's commute, there's going to be tricky travel around here. Here's what to expect. Snow arrives late this afternoon. It lasts through the evening. And during that time, we could get a coating to an inch of snow in the city. We could even get some pockets of more than an inch of rain. I think that we'll have a moderate snow in parts of the boroughs. So if you're at a higher elevation, you could get just over an inch. 1 to 3 inches for areas north and west. It changes over to rain tonight. Now, as those temperatures rise, we could see a lot of melting. So if the accumulation happens early evening, likely it won't be there in the morning. And then we have a prolonged period where we have freezing temperatures, then rain falling on top of that, and that could be some icing that happens north and west of the city. So here's the beginning of the storm. Wanted to isolate it for you, so took away the satellite, just giving the radar right now, and you can see that there's snow to the north of the storm. Mixed in pink is the icing, and then blue is actually the rainfall. And once we put this into a futurecast mode, you'll be able to see the timing real easily. Clouds are in place. Blue overhead by 3 o'clock. That's snow starting to take over the area. It'll come from south to north. It'll spread over the area. Then we'll see that pink around 9 or 10 o'clock start to work its way in. That's the warmer air as the ocean starts to come, ocean air starts to come inland. So that will warm up the storm, and that's where we get the icing coming across the area, then eventually all rain. By 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, we've got rainfall across the area, washing away any snow in the city and making for a wet start to the day. It looks like it could be damp and drizzly right through sunset tomorrow. Once again, isolating just the precipitation, taking away the clouds. You can see snow is in place by 5 o'clock. It continues through 9 p.m., and then we'll see the mixing in for the early morning hours before rain comes in early tomorrow morning. There's the transition. Tricky with temperatures, I know, and a word of caution for areas north and west where we could see some icing, especially in dark blue along I-80. If you have to do any traveling, those areas are of particular concern for us. As far as the accumulations go, yes, a little tricky tonight, but man, it's all gone by tomorrow morning.